Hello, my name is Greg Johnson. Welcome to Travel and Photography and this short overview of an upcoming photo safari that we have going to Tanzania. This is titled The Big Five, Big Cats, Elephant Migration, and Great Migration. Here we see a picture of the Ngorongoro crater. This is an extinct volcano. Obviously, the floor of that crater is over 100 square miles. The rim of the crater where I took this image is about 6,000 feet. The same here for the sunset image from our camp that night, looking across the other side of the crater, which is about 35 kilometers. But the trip's going to be amazing. We will see a ton of wildlife. There's animals everywhere you look, like this cheetah, which was up in the Serengeti in the grasslands, had two cubs with her. Elephants, there's just an immense amount of elephants there. But the good thing here is you're going to get a huge opportunity to see things that you just absolutely never seen before. We're going to talk about things like animal behavior. We're going to help you understand what the animals are doing. The guides are experts at this. They're going to provide a lot of insight. And if you listen to the guides, they're going to put you in a position to get the shots that you want, and they're going to talk to you exactly about how these animals behave in any given situation. So I'll be obviously training on camera settings, camera techniques, composition, when you need to underexpose or overexpose. You know, what do you need to do to get the best images possible, whether you're using a cell phone or your long lens cameras. But please don't be afraid to bring a good cell phone. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is great, as well as the Samsung Galaxy S23, which has a even longer telephoto lens. You can get images just like that of the gazelle and the giraffe here. So don't be afraid. If you're a novice photographer and you just want to bring a cell phone, then that's perfectly fine. We're going to still put you in a position to get all the shots that you need to get. It's just going to be a truly amazing opportunity for everyone. Anyway, the group on this trip is a small group. I have 14 people or 14 seats opened up. We're going to have about 4 to 5 vehicles, so it'll be 3 people per vehicle. If you're a couple, that's fine. If you have a spouse that you want to bring that's not a photographer, then they can possibly ride in the passenger seat of the vehicle, leaving the upper deck area for the photographers. But a lot of flexibility on this, and we're going to spend a lot of time. We may spend an hour out there around a tree trying to get a picture of a leopard like this. So don't be afraid to to put yourself out here, whether you have experience or not. The accommodations are great. The meals are great. I call it high-end camping. You do have hot and cold running water and the tents, and they are safe. I get a lot of questions about safety, but absolutely safe. And there's guides around. We have Messiah warriors who are there to lead you around. And after it gets dark, you have to have a guide to go to and from the tent or back to the dining area. So you're well cared for. All you have to do is show up in Kilimanjaro and we will do the rest. But I want to take the opportunity here just to kind of introduce everyone to the opportunity you'll have here to see all the different animals. Lions are prevalent. There's a number of prides of lions over there. And we may sit and watch these guys for an hour or longer, or until they move, just to make sure we get pictures like this. And again, it's just having your camera on the subject, following that subject. They're not always predictive, but you can be sure that they're going to do something, and you just want to have your lens pointed at them to try to capture the moment. Here, the big male and female just laid back, taking it easy. And here, the male lion, I think this was an intimate moment or post-intimate moment between the male and the female. But these are the things you're going to see, just some of it. You can see how close this male lion is to the vehicle behind it and our vehicle in front of it. They walk around just like ordinary house cats, and they're very, very close. This couple here was out in the field a little ways, but if you have a good telephoto lens, you can make a decent shot. Here they had just tracked down a zebra. We didn't get the actual kill, but here was the aftermath. And it didn't take that group of 8 or 9 lions very long to completely clean that carcass down to the bone. But that's just the way life is over there. You're at the bottom of the food chain. You will see other things too, monkeys like this, the pumbaa here, tons of birds. I think the floor of that crater alone, I read, has over 400 different species of birds. If you're a birder, there's plenty of opportunities for birds. Those are not our primary target on this photo safari, but you will have plenty of opportunities to see them up in the air, down on the ground. I didn't focus a whole lot on the birds, but I did manage to get a few nice shots. Sometimes just the long lines standing out in the field looking back at the pride. But these are things that you're going to see. I hope you'll look through the brochure that'll be included in the link. I have every day's activities spelled out, so you're going to be able to see what we're doing from day one. Once you arrive at the Kilimanjaro airport, you will be met by a tour guide. We'll pick you up there, get you through the customs process. We're going to talk about all those travel requirements in small Zoom videos once people begin to sign up. I'll talk to you about the visa requirements and other travel requirements. We'll talk about medical issues. We'll talk about vaccinations, what you may need to just to keep yourself, safe over there, things that you want to be prepared for. I've not had any issues. I am a retired military officer, U.S. Air Force, 35 years in the military. I've traveled around the world. I'm very familiar with getting in and out of countries, and at the times I've been to Tanzania, I've not had any issues. It's very safe, and you'll be well cared for. Here's a final look from the floor of the Ngorongoro crater. This is about 6,000 feet in elevation, looking back up at the rim about 8,800 feet where our camp was. So I hope you like this short video. Please follow the link, and I hope to see you on the tour.